Hey, today we're going to do a foam rolling workout. Just grab your foam roller. We're going to start out on your hips, on the outside of your hips. And you're just going to roll back and forth, supporting yourself with your forearm. And as you can see, I may bring my top leg down to the floor, helping to support me as well. Just a little roll back and forth. Any soreness or tight spots that you find you might want to hang out on just a little bit. Remember to take nice deep breaths. I'm going to roll over on your back, so lower back, booty on the foam roller. Grab your knee and bring it towards your chest. You're straightening that other leg straight down, trying to get it as close to the floor as you can. This is a hip flexor release, so you can see my hip flexors on my left leg are really tight. My leg just doesn't want to go all the way down to the floor. You're releasing and switching sides. We're going to roll the outside of the hip. On the other side, little bitty rolls back and forth again. Making sure you're hitting from the top of your hip down to the bottom of your hip. And then again, we're going to roll over on your back and do a hip flexor release for the other leg. You can see this side is not as tight as the other side for me because I can get that leg down. You might want to work on your really tight leg a little bit more just to help get balance. And then you're releasing. You're going to do some glute work now. So cross your ankle over your knee. You're going to lean in towards that side with the knee up and just roll back and forth from the top of the glute down to the bottom of the glute. Again, finding any sore spots or tightness. You can hang out on an area if you find that it's really sore or tender, and take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to switch sides. Cross your ankle over your knee. Lean in to the side that's open. Little rolls back and forth. Now we're going to go and on your back. So I like to place my hands behind my head to support my head a little bit. My lower body is supporting as well. And you just roll up and down your spine. You can lean to the side to get a little bit of those obliques. So again, you're just lean to the side, go straight back on the spine or on the other side to see if you have any tender spots or tightness. I like to open up my chest and lean back down to the floor. And you can bring your elbows in towards your head and out to open up your shoulder blades and get any tender or tight spots there. Then you're going to take your hand up above your head and then down towards the floor, just getting different areas of your shoulder blades, and then out and in towards your chest. Again, we're just hitting different areas of the shoulder blade. You're going to switch arms to do the other side. And go out and in towards your chest again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit right underneath the armpit. So this is your lats. It can get very tight, cause some shoulder mobility issues, so you won't have as much range of motion in your shoulders if your lats are very tight. So you just hold here and take your arm up and down, just working out the trigger points that you might have found. You're going to switch sides here and do the other side. Right underneath your armpit. Roll back and forth. Again, you're just going to hold and go up and down. Now we're going to pay a little bit of attention to the IT band. This is probably the sorest part, the part that's going to hurt the worst. Starting at your hip and working down towards your knee, you might find some really bad knots in your IT band that you might want to pay a little bit of more attention to. Rolling back and forth, supporting yourself with your forearm. Whatever is comfortable with that top leg, you can stack your legs. You can take that leg in front of you if that's too much pressure. You can lean to the front a little bit as you roll back and forth. And we're going to go over on the quads now. Starting at the hip flexors and rolling down towards your knee. You can bend your legs as well, putting a little bit more pressure on the quadriceps. You can take your legs out and at an angle to hit different angles of your quads, or you can move your feet back in together. Takes a little bit of upper body strength to do some foam rolling. And then come up. We're going to do a little bit of work on your shins, releasing the front part of your lower leg down from your knee to your ankle. You can take the knee in towards your elbows or out, just working different angles. Taking nice deep breaths in and out. Now we're just doing the other side of the IT band. So you start at your hip and work your way down towards your knee. Little rolls back and forth. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath. It'll help you to get through the pain and discomfort if you have a really sore spot. To take nice deep breaths. You can see I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit, hit a sore area for me. So just kind of trying to work that out a little bit, bending my leg to get a little bit more pressure on that area. And now what we're going to do is work your adductors. So you're going to get the foam roller at an angle and get the inside of the knee on that foam roller. And you're just going to roll, push it forward and back. getting the inner thigh. You might be surprised at how tender or sore that area is. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Foam roll the other inner thigh. So again, the foam roller's at an angle and you're getting the inside of your knee on that foam roller. Forward and back. You can hold on a tender spot, straighten your leg and bend your leg. That's just kind of working that muscle out as you're holding that pressure on it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to sit on the foam roller and you're going to work your hamstrings down to your calves. So your hamstrings might not be as sore as the rest of your body. But you can try to put more pressure on the hamstrings if you need to by crossing your legs and doing one at a time. Or just go ahead and do both. And then to get my calves, I do like to cross my legs because I feel like there's not enough pressure. And you can hold on the area of your calves on the foam roller and point and flex your toe of the leg that's on the foam roller to help work out that muscle. You're going to switch, cross over to the other side. You can do foam rolling before or after your workout. If you do it beforehand, it can help increase range of motion and help correct your form. You can do it afterwards to help work out some of the lactic acid buildup in your muscles and help alleviate some of the soreness. And we have gotten through every part of the body for the most part. Hope you've enjoyed your foam roller workout.